Hello everyone, back again here with another video. Before we start, please make sure to subscribe if you are new. Now let's talk about hockey. So of course you saw the game yesterday where Tampa Bay was just beaten, battered, and bruised. They ended up losing 7-0, touchdown and a PAT there for the Avs. Must be looking at the Denver Broncos. But going forward, I do think we have to talk about the fact that Tampa Bay is not done, but they're likely on the edge there. They went into Colorado. They ended up getting outplayed in game one. Got some timely goals. Lost 4-3 in overtime. You really would like to steal that game there. But here they are down 2-0 after that embarrassment. Vasilevsky went back and watched the game. I don't think all those goals are tied on to him necessarily, but there were some bad moments from him as well. But yeah, I mean, we do have to talk about the fact Tampa might be in trouble. I know my wife could probably care less about hockey, but I actually ended up talking to her last week saying Tampa Bay is still a good team, but I think Colorado will prove to be the top team, the team that they can't beat in this series. I picked Tampa Bay because I decided, I don't know why, out of nowhere, to just say Vasilevsky's going to be a brick wall. Looking like that might not be the case now, but at this point, yes, Colorado is halfway there to claiming their third championship in franchise history, and of course, beating a very good Tampa Bay team that is looking to three-peat. Going to be very difficult now, having to win 4 out of those next 5 games. Let me know in the comments whether or not you think Tampa Bay still has a chance down below. Just make sure to do that. And then, of course, we have to talk about the coaching carousel as of late. You had Torts go to Philadelphia. John Tortorella, former Columbus Blue Jackets head coach. I don't really like that. And I know that the past 2 years I've kind of been high on Philadelphia. I am going to be shying away from really amping up Philadelphia. I said maybe a Carter Hart turnaround season could help them out this coming year or this past season. Didn't happen. And really, just in general, I'm hearing that the Philadelphia Flyers are going to be going all in for this season, which I guess kind of makes sense in the sense that they've got a lot of money on the roster, on the books, I believe. But at the same time, I got to be honest with you, Philadelphia bringing in Torts may be a short-term solution, probably won't. He's a guy that will get the better grittiness out of your players, but he's just kind of like a stone. And if you just keep sharpening that blade against a stone, it's just going to go away eventually. You can only have him around so long, I think, in this modern era to see where it works. Got to see what will happen there, but I really do think that this was not necessarily a big mistake for Philadelphia, but I don't think this is going to be the big solution that they're looking for. Other news, Bruce Cassidy signed with the Vegas Golden Knights. Really like this here for them. I think Bruce has some good points coaching and some bad points. I was just reading something the other day talking about how they failed to really find, some depth scoring for his team with the Bruins. He's going over to Vegas that did miss the playoffs for the first time ever in franchise history. But think of all the injuries. You think Eichel came back there, but he had to play with an injury. Leonard was down for a while. Stone was down. Martinez was down. I think earlier in the year, even more guys were down. I feel like he will probably get them back there into the playoffs. They wanted to get a big name, flashy name. I thought they were going to get Trotz, but seems like they won't. Very curious to see how that'll go as well, so make sure to leave that down below in the comments as well. Who do you think the better hire out of those two were for Torts to go to Philly and then Cassidy to go to Vegas? And then finally, of course, talking about Barry Trotz. He hasn't signed anywhere yet. And it seems like it's kind of being narrowed down to possibly Winnipeg and then Nashville. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard possibly that he might have bought a house in Nashville. He obviously did coach there. I didn't know if he got rid of his, his property there down in Tennessee or not. If you buy a house, that probably means you're going to be moving down there, would be my logic. But you never know. He is a Winnipeg guy. I would absolutely love to see him go up into Winnipeg and then turn them around, as they have a team that is good but hasn't lived up to expectations, and you got to wonder if their time is running out there as well. They do have some good guys, I do think, but I wonder what will happen there, of course. But let me know, where do you think Barry Trotz will go? Let me know down that in the comments as well, as we've just got a lot of stuff going on. We've got the final going on, hoping that it'll be better for these next few games, and then just a lot of coach talk. But I am thinking this is going to be very exciting to see what happens with these new coaches going into this upcoming season. But yeah, please make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. Everybody subscribe if you are new to the channel. Stay safe, have a great night, and you go off hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.